the Motorola Razr. You're seriously excited about the Motorola Razr. Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back again. I don't even want to go. This is dumb. This is dumb. I'm sorry. This is just dumb. The Motorola Razr, 15-year-old phone, and we put a foldable screen in, and now everybody's like, ah. Please. The Motorola Razr Foldable phone, $1,500 worth of nostalgic goodness that is just going to be so awesome that everybody... No, it's not for everybody, I know, but it's still... Give me a break! It's funny to me that everyone is getting so excited about a new Motorola Razr. The Motorola Razr was not a cool phone. It was the phone of the fashion conscious. It was the phone of the social climber. And most of the people that I saw with Razrs, I thought were probably not people that I wanted to know. I was an adult when the Motorola Razr was a thing, and when I saw them, my skin crawled. The Motorola Razr was a phone that TV shows used to show how hip and modern a character was, you know? So it's like, oh, they used to use a BlackBerry, but now they use a Razr, so now they're like much more hip. It's the ultimate proof. This is the ultimate proof that, in fact, the phone was lame. It was just lame. If TV is using it to show you something about a character, then it is lame. It's just lame. You don't need that. No, forget about it. The Motorola Razr wasn't cool in 2004, 2005, 2006, 7, whatever. And through the gauzy lens of time, it is still not cool. I mean, let's just take a look. Take a look at this ad for a Motorola Razr from 2007. You've got two people, good-looking people, using their razors in some sort of like ninja battle that is referencing The Matrix. Now, remember, this is 2007. The Matrix came out in 2000... No, The Matrix came out in 1999. So they are referencing cultural tropes that are already 8 years old. This is... But we're excited. We're like, oh my God, look at this phone. It's so cool because the screen folds. Okay, and people are going to say, oh, Jason hates technology. He doesn't want to see stuff succeed. He doesn't want to see new technology do its thing. He wants to... No. Show me some new stuff and I'll get excited. Show me something that's new, innovative, whatever. Show me something that's going to actually like work well, improve the lives, to move everything forward of the customers that are buying these things. I'll be excited. But aside from the very tangential fact that Motorola has put a folding screen in this phone with this 15-year-old design, is not something to get excited about. Everyone's saying, oh, look how pocketable it is. Really? There's nothing forward-thinking or new about this. It's kitschy. It's a gimmick. It plays on people's emotions and triggers waves of nostalgia that will somehow entice some people to spend $1,500 on a phone with mid-level specs that doesn't have any reason other than the fact that the screen folds to exist in 2019. There's so little about this phone that matters. It's like those little mini PlayStations and Nintendos that came out a couple of years ago, and it was like, oh, you can play all the old games. But they were crap, right? The one-up arcade games, you know, the cabinet games. I mean, they're cool, and you put them in your house. How many people are like sitting around like playing Donkey Kong? Not too many people are doing that. This is what this Razr is. Yes, it's cool that there's a folding screen inside the phone. Card tricks are cool too. Ask Peter McKinnon. Magicians. Some people think magicians are cool, but they're not. Sometimes they try and act cool like that Chris Angel guy, but really, that's just cringy. They try too hard. The Moto Razr is trying too hard. Think about it. No front-facing camera. Second-tier Snapdragon chip. Screen tech that is, you know, maybe will work for a while. $1,500. I understand. This is a showcase of the technology. If it's a showcase of the technology, show me something forward-thinking. Don't show me an old phone. Don't show me a flip phone. And tell me that a folding screen and a flip phone is a showcase of like new technology. That is ridiculous. Right now, everybody is all agog. They're like going crazy about it. Everyone is slobbering all over this phone. But when it releases in January, if it releases in January, and people finally get their hands on it, it'll be what it really is. I mean, people will be like, oh, and then it's just a curiosity. It's a gimmick. It's the emperor's new clothes. There's not really anything there. I know people. Smartphones aren't exactly exciting right now. We're well into the area where smartphones are a commodity, not real differentiated products that matter as like individual things. They all do the same thing at a baseline level of competence, and I know there's not really that much to talk about. It sucks. Because smartphones there used to be things to say about smartphones, but beyond the curiosity factor, this Motorola Razr is a nothing product at best, a fun way to showcase new technology. At worst, it's a cynical cash grab designed to play on people's emotions and get them to spend way too much money on something that just doesn't need to exist. And all this nostalgia about how awesome the original Razr was is a joke too. Like I said, I generally disliked people who carried Razrs. They were always like freaking smug, and I don't know, maybe I just couldn't afford to buy a Razr, and so I just, I was bitter. That's what it is. I'm bitter. But here's the reality of this Motorola foldable whatever. Motorola took a 15-year-old phone design from the golden days of when Motorola actually had a market share in the mobile phone industry, and they stuck a plastic folding screen inside. Everyone go nuts! It runs Android! Yay! 6 months from now, we'll laugh about how silly it was that we got so excited about an idea as lazy and manipulative as this. But until then, as the older guy in the room, I'm here to tell you, this thing is nowhere near as cool as you think it is. If you're really jonesing for a good old flip phone, back to the old days where everything was so much better, go get a Jitterbug phone. They're $75 and you get minutes already put on them. And John Walsh is their spokesperson. Jitterbug phones, the new thing that's so exciting about smartphones in 2019. Go get your Jitterbug now.